Hey guys, William Smith here with Patriot Containers, bringing you some industry awareness and container education videos, what goes on in the cargo container industry. I'm proud to say this, I'm the only one doing videos like this that's exposing with what's going on in this cargo container industry. This video specific topic is JB Weld and fiberglass patch kits. A lot of the companies that I despise ripping customers off, and then they tell you upon your sale that they have a lifetime warranty. You get sold a container with no holes, but then they deliver you a container with blatant holes, and somehow they con you into keeping that container so the driver can unload the container and then go away. And then you're stuck with this container with holes. I don't know. I think, in my opinion, you would be much better off with rejecting that container right then and there and losing a little bit of money instead of a lot of money later on. And I'll tell you why. When these companies say they have a lifetime warranty, in their terms and conditions, what it really means is they can send you a tube of JB Weld to fix their containers with holes, and they can send you a fiberglass patch kit. I've made other videos similar to this on how to properly fix a container. What these companies are offering you is kind of like a slap in the face, so they can deliver you a faulty product, and then their loophole to say they have a warranty is JB Weld or a fiberglass patch kit. That's what your warranty is. Sorry, but that's what it is. And it says that on their website under terms and conditions. You need to scroll to the bottom, read it, understand it, and realize that it's not what you think it is. Let's say you have a container and it looks like crap, completely rusted, and it's got 1, 7, 9 holes in it. You could have a little pinhole that lets in drops of water, or you could have a hole like this that's the size of a quarter. JB Weld, the reason the hole is there is 95% of the time the rust is so deep that it's gone through and made a hole. If you were to put a fiberglass patch kit or a JB Weld on that, it is not a permanent fix. It's going to fix it for a temporary time, but then the rust is going to allow water to get around the JB Weld or the fiberglass patch kit eventually. So if they deliver you a bad product, it looks like crap, it doesn't function properly, and their slap in the face is to send you out JB Weld or a fiberglass patch kit, you're going to put this thing on and you're going to be pissed off. Then you load up your container full of whatever you wanted to be protected. How long is that temporary fix going to last? Up until water starts seeping around it and then dropping water onto your belongings. And it's going to happen. So the purpose of this video is these legal loopholes of warranties that these companies are giving you. It's a way to say, hey, we're so sorry we did this. Here's what we do to answer it. Sorry that this happened to you. If you don't want the container, you have an option of losing a ton of money or keeping the container and then filing a complaint, which they're used to because they have thousands of complaints. And when you file a complaint, they pay overseas companies to write fake 5-star reviews to push your complaint down. But JB Weld and fiberglass patch kits are not a permanent fix, and it will fail on you. I made a previous video a while back ago. It's how to fix a container hole properly. I don't deliver containers with holes. I deliver better containers that not only look good, that make people happy, but they function properly. That's why Patriot Containers has no complaints from actual buyers. I have 4 complaints from 4 people that never bought a container from me. But yeah, these companies that are offering you these lifetime warranties and all this hoopla to make a sale, their warranty is JB Weld and fiberglass patch kits. Now, if you're watching my video and you're already and you're going online and finding a video that I'm providing about fiberglass patch kits and JB Weld, I'm so sorry that this has happened to you. But that JB Weld and fiberglass patch kit is not going to be a permanent fix, and it will fail on you. It will. And it's unfortunate that these companies that are selling you guys containers are, number one, selling one thing but delivering a lesser quality, and they knew it because they purchased it. It was not an accident that you got a container with holes. They deliberately purchased you a lower class container with holes. Most likely on their paperwork it's going to say damaged, or it's going to say as is. On your paperwork it says wind and watertight, but obviously you didn't get that. And then you think they have a lifetime warranty. Well, their warranty is JB Weld and a fiberglass patch kit. And that does not change the container that you got. It just fixes a problem so you go away. The warranties, if you guys read their terms and conditions, it's amazing to me that, like, number one, I don't believe in any company that actually has a warranty. I know one company in Southern California of a very good human being that actually honors a warranty. Everybody else, it's all bullshit. Total bullshit. It's always a sales pitch. But if you read their terms and conditions, nothing, they claim they have a leak-proof warranty. Well, they delivered you a container with holes. So what's their warranty? Well, JB Weld and a fiberglass patch kit. But in their terms and conditions, the doors of your container is not covered. So if you have a hole in your door, it's not covered. If your doors don't shut, it's not covered. If the bars are bent and it does not latch, or they're broken, it does not cover that. All these crappy companies have the same thing. The doors are not covered on their terms and conditions. What's funny to me is I sell used containers and I sell new containers, and I purchase good used ones. Every once in a while I might get a customer that goes, "Hey man, these doors are kind of rough to open." Yeah, well, you ordered a used container, but they shut and the door seal is on there and it's not peeling off and the door's not bent. It's just a used container, and sometimes used containers can have some stiff doors. 95% of the time when a customer has doors that are hard to open, they didn't put it properly level. They put it on dirt, and it's causing, if the container is not sitting perfectly flat, it's causing tension on the doors, and they might not line up correctly. They might line up a little bit off, and it puts tension on those doors. But when you get a container that's rusted to hell and the doors are bent and the latches are bent or they're busted, it's not an accident. They purchased you a faulty product knowing that their terms and conditions have them covered. If you've paid by Zelle, wire transfer, check, or bank deposit, you cannot get your money back. If you paid by credit card, at least you have the opportunity of refusing that container. Don't sign anything. Before your order, during your order, on delivery, don't sign anything ever. These companies are tricking you guys to say, "Hey, in order to unload this container, you must sign this." Well, if you flip up the paper, it's gonna say, "I accept this container in good condition, sold to me as is." And then you don't know you're signing that. You think you're signing a permission slip to unload it. They're tricking you. Unfortunately, they're telling the drivers that don't work for them to do that to you. So the driver unloads and he gets out of there, and you're stuck with a horrible product. You call the warranty department or you email them because they don't want to take your call, and they transfer you somewhere. 2 days later, no call. You have to call again. And then a week later, you get JB Weld or a fiberglass patch kit. And that is not a permanent fix to your container. It's not. It will fail in due time. And if you have stuff in there, it will leak eventually. And whatever is underneath that leak is going to get water damage. And I have another video. It's how to fix a container properly. And you need to have a welder come out and cut out the section, weld a metal plate in there, and then hit it with some paint, and it's good to go. You shouldn't have to buy a container that requires a repair, unless you are a welder, which I am scared of selling to welders because they think they're going to get a container with a hole and fix that one hole, but they don't know that on cheap, crappy containers, there's problems all over the thing, everywhere, and a lot of welders that say, "Hey, I don't mind doing a repair or two on it." Well, do you want to do 100 repairs on it? Because that's what a cheap container is going to get you. It's going to give you cancerous rust all over the container. The doors are going to be bent. The latches are going to be bent. You want a container that you can repair a hole, but it's got cancerous rust all over it, and you're not prepared to fix the doors. So, anyways, this container is about JB Weld and fiberglass patch kits. They might work to shut you up and get you off the phone. You will be pissed off that you have to apply this to their broken product that they sent you, but it also will fail in the end, and your belongings will get water on them. If you watch my videos, I have a lot of awareness videos. These companies that are selling you these kinds of containers, they all say the same thing. We're nationwide. We're the most reviewed. Check us out on Google. Check us out on BBB. But don't look at our Yelp account, because Yelp takes down our fake 5-star reviews. And we have lifetime warranties and 30, 60, 90 full refunds. They also have terms and conditions on their website that you must go read that everything that they told you, they don't have to be accountable at all. And it doesn't cover the doors. So anyways, guys, that's it. Have a great one. Bye.